How do you do, y'all? Today we are talking about The Last Starfighter, which was released back in 1984, I believe, and stars Lance Guest. The Last Starfighter is a cult classic. I haven't reviewed a cult classic yet, so I thought it was about time I did that, and I grew up with this movie. Now, the first thing I like about it is the fact that it's about an underdog. He's got friends. He lives in an area he doesn't want to live in, a trailer park. And after playing this video game, he has a chance to finally leave it and join some interplanetary star thing, the Star Force. Now, living in an area I don't want to live in is something I can relate to. I don't live in one right now, but I've lived in some in my life. And let me tell you, there are some areas that no one wants to live in. There's quite a few really good characters in here. There's Lance's character, there's Centauri. He's really well acted, and he's really well written. And I really like Centauri. He's kind of a shrewd businessman. Sometimes, yeah, he breaks the law a little bit, but it's not just simply for the benefit of himself, but for the benefit of the Starfleet group. Now, if there's any weak characters, yes, it is the villain. Unfortunately, this is a common thing in movies. The villain is a weak character. I just simply don't get much of a sense of threat from this guy. How is he really threatening anything? He doesn't have like a Death Star thing. He doesn't have some kind of Death Star destroyer thing. The way I see it, it's just simply like a Clash of Clans things between the heroes and this main villain. It's just simply the two biggest kids on the block just duking it out. Also, probably my biggest issue with the movie is certain things are just really dated. Now, granted, the writing's good. I like the story and stuff, but the special effects are very dated. This is one of the first movies to utilize CGI, and it's really bad. While Tron can get away with it because Tron takes place in an old video game, this movie takes place in our world, in the real world, and really dated, really bad CGI is used to create the spaceships and the planets and stuff like that, when it would have aged much better if they had used traditional effects, because there were a lot of movies made at the time that used traditional effects that have aged well and sometimes better than any CGI effect. Bottom line, The Last Starfighter is a cult classic. I can definitely see why. It's a movie I grew up with. It's a movie that I still really enjoy. And to be quite honest, I would not mind buying the Steelbook. Well, that's all the time I have for now. Please smack that like button if you haven't already. Also, if you're new to the channel, smack the subscribe button. And please remember,